How's it going, everyone? Mask here, back with another Pokemon Masters video, and I've really been enjoying this game. It's just enough nostalgia. It is missing a lot of core Pokemon things, but I love gachas. I love Pokemon. Smash them together. What can go wrong? It is patch day, and today we're looking at the new Pokemon, well, the new sync pair, I should say, Lyra and Chikorita, Bayleaf. I actually don't know what you pulled them as. I believe it might... suppose, you know, it is totally Chikorita. I was like, I was in a battle with Chikoritas, right? Yes, of course. Chikorita and Lyra. Chikorita being another grass type support. Really weird that they're giving us a second grass type support, but let's take a little closer look at her and overall decide if it's worth dumping all of your diamonds you may have lying around into trying to pull her. Now, I managed to get my hands on her. I had a lot of diamonds saved up, so it was fairly easy. Let's take a closer look right here. We have Bayleaf coming. So these stats will still be increased when she evolves into Meganium, I believe. If my Gen 1, 2, and 3 knowledge are good, that's unfortunately about as far as my knowledge does go. I am looking forward to more newer Pokemon being introduced to my life through this game. We have almost 700 HP, which is close to the highest I have seen so far. 115 attack. Actually, what'll be really interesting is I have a slide here to compare her to Rosa. So we have two grass of 5-star supports now. Bayleaf comes in 100 HP higher. Higher attack and special attack by a significant margin, around 50 there. Defense and special defense, although, are 50 lower. So that 100 HP, it's hard to say if that 100 HP is going to balance that defense difference. I guess closer to 75. But also, once Bayleaf evolves, that defense difference you might see lowered to around 50, and that HP is going to push up a little higher. At that point, they're going to be very comparable tank-wise. Weakness, so the big difference, though, we have different weaknesses. Superior is weak to flying type, and Bayleaf is weak to fire type. So you can bring Bayleaf against a really strong flying boss, and you're not taking super effective damage. Same thing goes with Superior against a fire type boss. They're both going to have Energy Ball. Very small chance of lowering the target's special defense, so obviously can't differentiate the two with that. Now, let's look at Bayleaf's skill specifically, because I do have her pulled up right now. Sunny Side Up raises the attack, special attack, and speed of all allied sync pairs. Sharply raises them if the weather is sunny. Sharply raised is 2 attack, 2 special attack, and 2 speed. That is actually disgusting. What? That is nuts. Dire Hit All. Now, I did test this, and I'm gonna before I continue, I'm gonna show you guys as well, just as my definite proof. This is the non-increased version of Dire Hit. This is the original Dire Hit we saw when we first got our hands on Dusclops. This is not the leveled up version of Dire Hit. It only gives everyone on your team +1 crit rate, whereas Dusclops Dire Hit Plus All gives everyone on your team +2. Now, you can see it right here. There is +1 crit rate there on everyone on the team. So that I just wanted to show that off really quick. It is not the improved version of Dire Hit or Dire Hit Plus All, which is really weird because they gave almost every 5-star Pokemon Dire Hit Plus or Dire Hit Plus All. Although Dire Hit Plus All does seem like a fairly crazily broken skill. She has the weaker of those two skills. So that's that. We have Light Screen, reduces special damage done to the allied field of play. Really weirdly worded way to say that, but reduces incoming special damage in general to your whole team. That is a phenomenal support move. Dire Hit All, obviously a great support move too. So we have a character here capable of buffing, attack, special attack, speed, and crit. It is a all-in-one super buff machine. Crazy. Solar Shield the passive. The Pokemon is not affected by status conditions when the weather is sunny. Now, I'm not sure yet how this applies to comparing her to Exatu. Exatu's stats can't be lowered. This is not affected by status conditions. So I kind of feel like it can't get negative status conditions applied to it. I'm not sure if it actually will be immune to having its stats lowered by your enemy's super move when it's sunny. I'm going to test that out, and I'm going to put it in right here when I figure it. All right, now I figured out how to get everything set up so we can show off Bayleaf under perfect conditions. So you go to co-op training and go to your Erica challenge on hard mode. We are going to get a look at Bayleaf with Sunny Day. So you need to have Blaine and Ponyta, the only sync pair currently in the game that can produce the weather to take advantage of Bayleaf. So if you go into this and pick up NPCs, always get Blaine versus Erica. So you guarantee you're going to get that Sunny Day. Here we go. Look at just how nice Bayleaf's skills are when she is in sunny weather, when her whole kit gets massively buffed. So I'm actually just going to chill for a second and wait. I can pump out the dire hits. Not going to hurt anybody. Dire hit does not change. It's the weaker version, as you can see, and there's Sunny Day coming out. So Sunny Day, we've already seen that Sunny Side Up increases attack, special attack, and speed by 1. It is now sunny weather, so we're going to go for Bayleaf Sunny Side Up here. Sunny Side Up. We're going to get +2 attack, +2 special attack, +2 speed. Absolutely insane stats. Now, if only I could buff, I want to buff defense up a ton. Be ready for Vileplume's sync attack. Because what I want to see is I really want to dissect Bayleaf's passive. Does Bayleaf's passive prevent her from losing her buffs to a sync move, or does it just prevent incoming negative stat effects? But it's kind of that's kind of the same thing, which it makes this hard. But we're all buffed up now. Throw out a couple energy balls, because why not? After this energy ball, I want to get Light Screen out one more time. Hopefully help protect us from Vileplume's sync move. Throw out another energy ball. Here comes Toxic, and I believe Toxic should set Vileplume up to be ready for the sync move. Now, Light Screen has a bar requirement, and it has a maximum number of times you can cast it. That is really interesting. The first move I've seen like that. So it takes 3 bars to cast. We're gonna get Light Screen out right here. Can't switch, no problem. Didn't want to switch anyway. Special damage down. Boom, incoming sync move. Now, I just need Bayleaf to survive this. That is the big thing. Quite tanky, not as tanky as Rosa. I'm assuming this is special damage, so Light Screen should really help keep us alive here. Pop, only 122 damage. No problem, and as you can see, all of our bonus stats are still disappearing. It's definitely still sunny out. You can see the sun shining down. That's indicated by the flashing sun at the top left of the screen. So it does not make Bayleaf like Xatu. It would only prevent debuffs from like attacks. That's what her passive's gonna do. So that's what I wanted to dissect. You can see Sunny Side Up being one of the best buff moves in the game, easily, once you have sun happening. But Light Screen, I mean, we took very minimal damage from that Vileplume special, so Light Screen could have done a lot more than I think. But it's not making her stat lowering immune to the sync move during sun really makes that passive just feel kind of underwhelming. Team, we'll pop back open. We'll take a look at her again. So passive skill, Solar Shield. The Pokemon is not affected by status conditions when the weather is sunny. So status conditions, actually, that would be I was looking at the whole wrong way. That's nothing to do with the stats. That's immune to being frozen, poisoned, burnt. Those are status conditions. So we still got to take a look at the moves in the sun. Sunny Side Up buffs every one of your, some of your most important stats, non-defensive ones, by 2. It's really unfortunate that Dire Hit All only gives you +1 crit rate when Dusclops has Dire Hit plus all. But Light Screen does seem to be pretty good. If you're up against a team with a super and it's all special damage, I don't have stats on how much it reduces. I should have let her. I should run it again and see. We have, without any defense buffs, the difference in the damage. Well, actually, I'm going to do that real quick, and I'll cut right to that sync move so we can take a look at it. How much damage do we take from that same Vileplume sync move without Light Screen? Now, here's an interesting thing happening too. So Bayleaf got badly poisoned on the very first turn of this, but because the sun is shining, she's not taking any damage from this bad poison on her. The debuff is still on her, but she's immune to status conditions. So take a real close look here after I cast this skill. Sunny side up, taking no damage from the poison. I'll go ahead and use Energy Ball here. I've been badly poisoned since turn 1. It says so right on top of the identifier there too. Not taking any damage. Oh, the sun went away there though. And there you go. Badly poisoned finally did some damage to us. Sunny Day kicked out, so we finally took some damage. So as long as it's sunny out, even if Bayleaf has a status condition on her, it will not affect her as long as it's sunny. We lost our Sunny Day, and now Bayleaf, that badly poison is making it through and doing damage. Oof. Hopefully not too much. Yeah, Bayleaf, stay out. We got plants. We got to see how much damage you take from the sync move without Light Screen up. That was the whole point of rerunning this. We're going to take a look. I'll pull the before and after numbers. I know it was roughly like 120, maybe 127. Can't switch. All right. Here comes the sync move. Flame Wheel first. Problem. No different debuffs on Vileplume, so it's good. This is a good representation of the damage. I think it was around 127. $173. Okay, that was like but almost I would call that. I'll take a quick look at the actual damage, the exact damage we received from the previous one, and then we can talk about it. Not as tanky as Rosa. I'm assuming this is special damage, so Light Screen should really help keep us alive here. Pop, only 122 damage. Now, it was 173 without Light Screen and only 122 damage with Light Screen. That is almost to the decimal a 30% decrease in special damage. If it's percent-based reduction and that scale holds out as you scale up into more damage, that could be a 1,000 damage attack being reduced to just 700. In fact, that could make Bayleaf tank a 1,000 damage attack. That can really start making a massive difference in some of these harder special damaging bosses that we're trying to clear. Some of these harder EX challenges. So Light Screen should definitely not be overlooked. But it is kind of unfortunate that Dire Hit All is only a +1 stat-wise, and Sunny Side Up is very underwhelming as a +1 attack, +1 special attack, +1 speed. The problem being, you're typically focusing on one type of attacker anyway, because if you're against a boss and you know they have a special defense buff or they have high special defense, you're probably going to be going in with an attacker, and you'd rather take someone like Dusclops who can boost attack up to +4 in one go with a really good when he's on low health. A +1 attack, +1 special attack, that's kind of near useless and almost a waste of time. With Sunny Day up, +2, 2, and 2 across the board, beautiful. 2 speed, 2 attack, that's going to be applicable no matter what Pokemon it's on. Fantastic. Light Screen's probably Bayleaf's best move. With that 30% damage reduction, 2 special sync attack, nothing special here. And the passive Solar Shield is isn't as good as you think. I mean, immunity, actually, a passive that's simply only good when the weather is sunny. It's just, we don't have enough viable ways to make the weather sunny right now. Blaine and Ponyta being the only character we have access to with Sunny Day. That is very specific. Must be out for this to be applicable. So Bayleaf sort of doesn't even have a passive. So doesn't have a passive. Sunny Side Up is very underwhelming unless it's sunny. Dire Hit All is not Dire Hit Plus All. Also disappointing. Light Screen is kind of the only thing in her kit that really makes her stand out. I started this review off thinking I actually thought Bayleaf was awesome. I was like, I'm kind of excited. I might start trying to, I mean, I'm probably going to suggest people to pull for, but to be perfectly honest with you, I wouldn't. I would not blow any kind of stash of diamonds that you have on trying to pull Bayleaf. It's just not going to work out for you. You're way better off saving it up, waiting for another Pokemon to come out, and hopefully benefiting a lot more that way. I'm probably try, like, wait for another Pokemon to come out, so then when you're chasing that next new Pokemon, who you might also pick up Chikorita, Bayleaf, Meganium. Fantastic, that's great. But her kit is just very underwhelming for me. That's all I can really say. It really is not doing it. But thanks for checking this out. I hope I answered any questions you have about Bayleaf. If there's anyone, I'm probably going to be doing a few of these Pokemon reviews, especially on new releases. I've really been enjoying this game. It is very grindy, but just take it at your own pace and you're going to enjoy it. I do the dailies every day. When I'm doing something else, I'm farming level up trainings, strike trainings, whatever it takes to get the next Pokemon I'm working at leveled or ranked up. Yeah, hopefully I see you again too soon. Until next time, smash that subscribe button and stay classy.